Throughout history, architecture has been a reflection of culture and a symbol of devotion. Among the most awe-inspiring monuments are churches, where faith, art, and design intersect. From Gothic cathedrals to Eastern Orthodox sanctuaries, churches tell stories of the past. They are masterpieces of human creativity and spiritual expression. Each corner of the world offers its own version of sacred beauty. Some churches rise in city squares, others are nestled in valleys or carved into cliffs. Whether grand or subtle, these buildings captivate the eye and stir the soul. In this journey, we'll explore 8 of the most beautiful churches ever built. From Gaudi's Sagrada Familia to Las Lajas Sanctuary, each is a testament to vision and faith. Prepare to be transported across continents and centuries, and be inspired. In the heart of Barcelona stands a church unlike any other, the Basilica de la Sagrada Familia. Designed by the legendary Catalan architect Antoni Gaudí, this basilica is a swirling dreamscape of stone, geometry, and faith. Construction began in 1882, and over 140 years later, it remains unfinished, a work in perpetual motion that continues to grow like a living organism. Gaudí devoted the last 15 years of his life solely to this project, embedding his spiritual vision into every curve and column. What makes Sagrada Familia truly remarkable is its blend of Gothic and Art Nouveau forms with nature-inspired motifs. Its towering facades resemble cliffs carved by divine hands, with sculptures of saints, animals, and biblical scenes interwoven into the stone like vines. Each side of the basilica tells a different story. The Nativity facade celebrates the birth of Christ with joyful ornamentation, while the Passion facade presents a stark, dramatic portrayal of his suffering and death. Step inside, and you're transported into an otherworldly forest of columns, branching out like trees toward a ceiling of stars. Light filters through rainbow-colored stained glass, casting a surreal glow across the floor. It's not just a church, it's a place of worship that feels alive, evolving, and breathing. Every angle offers new wonder, every detail a silent sermon. Declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Sagrada Familia is more than just a monument. It's a spiritual experience that defies the boundaries of architecture and time.
Standing proudly on Moscow's Red Square, like a storybook come to life, St. Basil's Cathedral is one of the most recognizable churches in the world. Commissioned by Ivan the Terrible in the 16th century, it was built to commemorate a victorious military campaign. But its legacy far surpasses its origins. With its swirling, candy-colored domes and fairy tale architecture, St. Basil's defies traditional symmetry and embraces bold, whimsical beauty. The cathedral is actually a cluster of 9 chapels, each topped with a distinct dome representing a different saint or event. The colorful patterns, ranging from spirals to checkers to flames, are not just decorative but symbolic, representing heaven's transcendence over earthly forms. While its exterior bursts with color, the inside is a labyrinth of narrow passageways, arched doorways, and intimate sanctuaries, all decorated with frescoes and religious icons. What surprises many visitors is the modest scale of the interior compared to the flamboyant exterior. The domes are not hollow grand halls, but cozy, personal spaces of prayer. Candles flicker near centuries-old altars, and the walls whisper stories in shades of faded red, gold, and blue. It's a place for contemplation, not spectacle, where the soul, not the eye, is the focus. Now a museum, St. Basil's is no longer used for regular worship, but it remains a spiritual and cultural beacon. Its silhouette against the Moscow skyline is not just architectural, it's symbolic of Russian identity, resilience, and the enduring power of sacred art.
In the heart of Paris, Perched on the Île de la Cité in the Seine River stands the Notre-Dame Cathedral, a symbol of Gothic grandeur and the beating spiritual heart of France. Begun in 1163 and completed in the 14th century, Notre-Dame has witnessed over 800 years of French history, from coronations and revolutions to wars and rebirth. Its soaring towers, flying buttresses, and stained glass rose windows are not only architectural marvels, they are emblems of resilience and grace. Every inch of Notre Dame seems carved with reverence. Gargoyles peer down like eternal sentinels, chimera crouch on the rooftop ledges, and scenes from the Last Judgment unfold above the central portal. Inside, vaulted ceilings stretch heavenward while sunlight filters through vibrant glass, casting colors onto ancient stone. The nave is hushed yet powerful, a space where silence speaks and the divine feels close. One of Notre Dame's greatest features is the rose window, a masterpiece of stained glass artistry. Composed of thousands of intricately arranged pieces, it radiates like a celestial mandala, illuminating the sanctuary with sacred light. Alongside the organ and bell towers, it is part of the cathedral's soul, where music, light, and architecture unite in harmony. Though scarred by the devastating 2019 fire, Notre Dame stands today in rebirth. Restoration continues, but the spirit of the cathedral lives on, an enduring symbol of faith, artistry, and human perseverance. As Parisians and pilgrims alike await its full reopening, they remain connected by its timeless presence. In the heart of Milan, Italy, rises a cathedral that appears to have been woven from lace and carved from clouds, the Duomo di Milano. This awe-inspiring Gothic cathedral, the largest in Italy and one of the largest in the world, took nearly 6 centuries to complete. Its construction began in 1386 and concluded in the 20th century, making it both a historical and architectural saga of devotion and craftsmanship. What immediately captures the eye is the Duomo's dazzling white marble facade, adorned with over 3,400 statues, 135 spires, and an army of gargoyles. Every inch of its surface is a canvas of faith, telling stories from the Bible through the language of sculpture. The pinnacle of the cathedral is crowned with the iconic Madonnina, a gilded statue of the Virgin Mary that shines as a protector of the city. Inside, the cathedral is equally grand. Massive pillars soar toward the heavens, supporting vaulted ceilings that draw the eyes and the soul upward. The stained glass windows are among the largest in the world, casting vivid colors onto the stone floor. Beneath the cathedral lies the crypt and the archaeological remains of an earlier Christian church, anchoring this heavenly structure to centuries of history. Perhaps the most breathtaking view comes from the rooftop. A climb to the terraces offers a chance to walk among the spires, with panoramic views of Milan and the Alps on clear days. Here, heaven feels just within reach, framed in marble and touched by centuries of human devotion. Nestled between dramatic green cliffs in the Guaitara River Canyon, Las Lajas Sanctuary in southern Colombia looks like it belongs in a fairy tale. Built directly into the stone walls of the canyon, this neo-Gothic marvel spans a deep gorge on a soaring stone bridge, creating one of the most jaw-dropping churches in the world. It's not just a place of worship, it's a fusion of architecture, myth, and natural beauty. The church's origins trace back to a local legend. In the 18th century, an indigenous woman and her deaf-mute daughter reportedly saw an apparition of the Virgin Mary in the canyon wall, where a miraculous image later appeared. The site quickly became a pilgrimage destination, eventually giving rise to the construction of the current sanctuary in the early 20th century. What makes it extraordinary is not only its setting, but the seamless way it integrates with nature. Step inside, and the sanctuary is filled with a serene hush. The interior glows with light reflected from its stained glass windows, while the intricate altar, mosaics, and vaulted arches echo the grandeur of cathedrals in Europe. Yet what lies behind the altar is even more unique: a preserved section of the original rock wall, still bearing the miraculous image believed to be divinely imprinted. Today, Las Lajas stands as a testament to faith carved into stone, suspended between earth and sky. Whether you believe in miracles or simply marvel at engineering, this sanctuary is a destination where awe and devotion meet. In the heart of St. Petersburg, nestled along the Griboyedov Canal, stands one of Russia's most stunning landmarks, the Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood. With its kaleidoscopic onion domes, shimmering mosaics, and fairy tale silhouette, it stands as a vibrant contrast to the city's otherwise Baroque and neoclassical architecture. But behind its beauty lies a tragic and powerful history. This cathedral was built on the exact site where Emperor Alexander II was fatally assassinated in 1881. In his memory, his son commissioned a church that would both honor his father's legacy and evoke traditional Russian architecture. The result was a masterpiece that looks as if it leapt from a medieval manuscript, every inch brimming with symbolism, faith, and national pride. Step inside, and the real magic begins. The interior is covered with over 7,500 square meters of mosaics, making it one of the largest mosaic collections in Europe. These intricate artworks depict biblical scenes, saints, and patterns in glowing tones of gold, cobalt, and crimson. Light filters through arched windows, dancing across the jewel-like surfaces and reflecting a sanctuary frozen in timeless devotion. Beyond the art and architecture, this church is a monument to resilience. Bombed during World War II and left in decay during Soviet times, it was painstakingly restored over decades and reopened to the public in 1997. Today, the Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood is not just a church. It is a mosaic of history, pain, beauty, and unshakable spirit. Rising over the skyline of Vatican City, St. Peter's Basilica is not just an architectural marvel. It is the spiritual heart of Roman Catholicism and a global symbol of sacred grandeur. Built on the site where St. Peter, one of Jesus' apostles and the first pope, was believed to be buried, the basilica is a place of pilgrimage, prayer, and profound power. The current basilica, constructed between the 16th and 17th centuries, brought together some of the greatest artists and architects of the Renaissance, including Michelangelo, Bernini, and Bramante. Its enormous dome, designed by Michelangelo, remains one of the largest in the world and is visible across Rome. The facade, with its statues of Christ and the Apostles, beckons pilgrims from all corners of the globe. Step inside, and you're greeted by overwhelming scale and detail. The interior can hold over 60,000 people, yet every inch is richly adorned. From the massive bronze baldacchino by Bernini to Michelangelo's Pietà, the basilica is both a museum of masterpieces and a sanctuary of devotion. The Latin inscription encircling the dome, "You are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church," echoes its foundational significance. Beneath the basilica lies the Vatican grottos, where numerous popes and saints are entombed. Above, climbing to the dome offers an unforgettable view of St. Peter's Square and the eternal city beyond. St. Peter's Basilica is not only the spiritual core of Vatican City, it's a living testament to faith, history, and human artistry. In the heart of Reykjavik, Iceland, stands HALLGRÍMSKIRKJA, a striking architectural wonder that seems to rise from the volcanic landscape itself. named after Iceland's most famous poet, Hallgrímur Pétursson. This Lutheran church is one of the tallest and most recognizable buildings in Iceland. Its design, created by architect Gudjon Samuelsson, is a stunning blend of modernism and nature, reflecting the unique geology of the island. The church's silhouette resembles the basalt columns found along Iceland's coastline, with its soaring tower reaching 73 meters into the sky. This towering structure is a tribute to both Iceland's volcanic landscapes and its rich religious heritage. It stands as a beacon of faith, a monument to Icelandic culture, and an iconic figure within Reykjavik's skyline. Inside HALLGRÍMSKIRKJA, the simplicity and beauty of the design continue. The space is dominated by clean lines, with a striking organ taking center stage. The church's massive windows let in ample natural light, which shifts throughout the day, bathing the interior in a soft glow. It's a place of quiet reflection and meditation, where the austerity of the architecture meets the warmth of the Icelandic spirit. Visitors can ascend to the top of the tower for breathtaking views over Reykjavik, the surrounding mountains, and the sparkling waters of the Faxaflói Bay. HALLGRÍMSKIRKJA is more than just a church. It's a symbol of Iceland's resilience and beauty, a striking figure that mirrors the spirit of the land itself. As we come to the end of our journey through these awe-inspiring churches, we've glimpsed not only the creativity and craftsmanship that define each building, but also the stories of faith, history, and culture they embody. From the intricate mosaics of Las Lajas Sanctuary to the soaring dome of St. Peter's Basilica, each church tells a tale of dedication, whether in their design, their construction, or the purpose they serve in the lives of those who visit. These structures, though spread across different corners of the world, have one thing in common. They stand as enduring symbols of human achievement and devotion. The architectural beauty, coupled with the deep spiritual significance, makes each church a testament to our collective ability to create places of reflection, reverence, and inspiration. As you journey through life, perhaps visiting these iconic sites, may you find inspiration in their grandeur, peace in their stillness, and a deeper connection to the shared experiences that unite us all. These churches are more than just buildings. They are living monuments to faith, history, and the human spirit. Thank you for joining us on this global tour. We hope these remarkable churches continue to inspire you, just as they have inspired countless others throughout the centuries. Keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep marveling at the beauty that the world has to offer.